Now, I would like to welcome in the Vice President of United Cajun Navy, Brian Trascher. Brian, thank you so much for giving us some of your valuable time. I know you guys are doing a lot of stuff out there. Talk about how your organization has been pitching in, helping out. Just walk us through some of the logistics of it all.
Yeah, so thanks for having us. I just want to point out that the delivery on mule, that's a group called Mountain Packer Mules. And they're in, I forget which town in North Carolina, in Western North Carolina, but they're amazing. Go look them up on social media, give them a follow, give them a shout out. As the United Cajun Navy, this has been a different sort of deployment for us because of the topography of Western North Carolina and the sort of the sit rep there is that you have so many small towns spread out on different sides of the mountain that we've basically focused on air operations. We have now over 50 rotary wing helicopters that are delivering supplies and evacing people back out as we return to the airport to refuel. We also have another 50 fixed wing aircrafts that are steadily flying supplies into North Carolina. But I would say the most impactful thing, we get dozens of, or I should say hundreds of messages every single day, people asking what can they do. Send Starlink units. Everybody's off the grid in West North Carolina, and that's been the most impactful thing, is getting people back on the grid, back in touch with their loved ones, police stations, fire stations, schools, all these people to get back on the internet. And look, you talked about the public assistance that FEMA's offering. You can't even fill that out online unless you have access to the internet. So Starlink, it's the way to go. Elon Musk has made the subscription free for 30 days for that area. That's what we need.
And Brian, you know, at this point, we are now a week out, but we have seen the video. We have seen the level of devastation. By your estimation, how great is the need still at this point?
There's a lot of towns that still haven't been touched. And that's not pointing fingers at any agency or anything like that. It's just the reality of the situation. It's so bad, and some of these communities are so remote, and the normal means of traveling to those communities have been washed away. So we have a point of distribution set up at Rose's Discount Market in Burnsville, North Carolina. That town was hit very hard, but we're starting to see people make their way to Burnsville from places like Bakersville and Rome Mountain, who haven't been touched yet by any state or federal agency, or not even really any relief groups. They're coming trying to seek food, water, medical attention. And so we're trying to dig our way out towards the Tennessee border. It seems like the closer you get over there, the worse it is. So we can get to these people and help them out.
And Brian, describe what you're seeing firsthand. I mean, is there something that has surprised even you as somebody who responds to these type of disasters all the time?
You know, I'm used to seeing damage from storm surge and wind. This is, I guess we call it water surge. It's the amount of rainfall. I was told that Helene dropped a total of 40 trillion gallons of water on Florida and all the other states it hit. But the rain had nowhere to go but down the mountain. And so it just sends these giant, you know, running rivers moving 100 miles an hour down these valleys. And it just absolutely wipes out everything in its path. It's the craziest thing I've ever seen. And that's why this is so hard. It washed out roads and bridges. And so that's why we're using mostly air operations to try to get to these folks. But we're going to have to get some really interesting type of vehicles. And that's why, you know, we're used to maneuver around the swamps. We got some pretty cool toys. And we might have to load some of them up and bring them out there, try to help find more folks.
You know, and Brian, what's been the reaction from people when you do reach them? Because I have to imagine, you know, some of these people had real concerns that help may not get to them in time.
Yeah, the first time they see one of our volunteers, they usually just start crying. They just have to collect themselves before they, you know, I have to tell them, hey, look, cry later, drink water now. You look terrible. We try to get them to eat and just try to calm down. But, you know, it's just that they've felt hopeless being alone for so many days, not knowing, and they have no communication, so they don't know if anybody in the world knows about them. And once somebody shows up and they say, oh my God, somebody's here, there's a glimmer of hope. You know, I tell everybody, just remember, you live in the United States of America. The National Guard and everybody, they know you're there. They're just trying to get to you, and it's just it's an act of God. It's taken a while to get there.
Yeah, that's right. But the world, certainly, America has not forgotten about them. Thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your screen. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.